Hi, welcome back to Mike's Diabetes World. Well, let's get into it, shall we? Sitting at 13, there we go, 13 millimoles per liter, 6.425 units. It started off being, when I did my first video today, we were down here at 6.5, but with breakfast, we shot up, and we are now sitting at 13. So we're a little bit higher. I had no corrections all night, but here we're pretty well. Had 6 corrections, basically from 1.5 to 1.6 carbs. Time in range is sitting at 81%, 19 above, which is something we need to work a bit on, 81% time in range, and this has come down to a blood sugar of 8. All in all, pretty good. Today, I want to talk to you about how positivity can help in your diabetes treatment. So stay tuned, we'll be right back. Okay, for most of my diabetic life, I have been positive. Positive, not positive. Oh, everything will come out right and everything will be rosy because, come on, we have to be realistic. Life isn't always going to be a bed of roses. But if you just get up, get going, say one step ahead. And I'm thinking back to that old Santa Claus story of Santa Claus, and where he meets the abominable snowman or snow wizard, and they put one foot in front of the other, and soon you'll be walking across the floor. That's what it's like with diabetes. Just do your one step. Now, yesterday's video, I talked about complications. And this is where, okay, I've got to try to get in control and stay in control. Now, lately, if we take a look at my blood sugars, most days follow like this, where I go up and I'm hanging around 13. But that doesn't mean I'm happy with that. And most of the staff here seems to say, well, it's better than being low. But I don't like being up that high. I don't feel well. But it's something I can do something with. And keep an eye on control. If I get 2 times where this number has either increased or stayed the same, I will change my site. And my site is the site that the pump pumps its insulin to. But I don't sit there and go, oh, I'm just high again. I'm going to have to live my life being high. Oh, woe is me. Whoa. It doesn't have to be. Get to your doctor. Find out how to make corrections for yourself, how to live your life. Get up, go for a walk. If you're feeling down in the dumps, get outside. It's probably one of the best things you can do. Go for a walk, see family or friends. Get out, get motivated. That's the best thing. For me, my positivity hopefully shows up in my videos to you. On the whole, I don't like doing a negative video. It doesn't do any of us any good. I like to tell you as it is in the most positive way possible. Now, having your body working and doing the best you can is awesome. But if things aren't going the way you'd like them, don't dread on it. Speak to people. Speak to your endocrinologist, your diabetic people, another diabetic, somebody who understands your diabetes. Someone I know will not really listen to anyone about anything diabetic unless they themselves are diabetic also, because they don't really understand what it's like being a diabetic. And I can see where that's coming from, but I don't sort of like, oh, no one will ever listen to me. Woe is me. I vent. I'm the type that will vent. And once I've vented, I move on. Doesn't always work that way, but we try. So often, I think we get bogged down with life, and it's not always such an awesome experience. But you have to wake up and you have to say, okay, my blood sugar's at this number. Now my doctor said I could give a little extra. He gave me guidelines, and this is what I can do. Learn from your doctor. Come up with a game plan of your insulin. Don't just sort of sit there and go, oh, oh, my blood sugars are always so high. Woe is me. Well, maybe you need to do something about it. Be proactive. If you take a look in the book, The 7 Habits for Highly Effective People, written by the author Stephen Covey, I think it's Covey, he talks about a win-win situation. How are you going to get the information needed for your doctor, and how can your doctor help you? You've got to be in a win-win situation. It can't sort of be, well, my doctor holds all the cards and nothing I say matters. Because it does matter. And if you're feeling that you are being held back, then, maybe it's time You look for a different doctor, find another solution, work out the kinks with your diabetes plan. Now, the diabetes plans, as I've said before, are fluid. And what I mean by fluid is that they are constantly changing. When I was diagnosed years ago, everything was set in stone. You gave yourself X short acting and X long acting. You really weren't to change any of your insulin regime. You were stuck with what you did, and that was it. But they found growth happens, people's lives change out there, that sometimes you need to have your ability to change with the flow. So you need to come up with a game plan from your doctor on how to modify your insulin. Don't sort of sit at the same insulin levels till the next time you go see your doctor. If you have a stretch of highs, know how to combat those highs. I'm not going to give you a formula on how to do it because I don't want you to take this and say, okay, this is what my internet has told me, so I'm going to do it, and then we're all going to be safe and it's all going to be great. Because all diabetes care is individualized, meaning my care routine will not work for Billy, Sandy, Bobby's, Hector's, Estelle's blood sugars. They won't work. Only what will work is the one that is designed for you. So keep your doctor in the loop. When they say, so how is it going? Be truthful with them. Don't sort of just say, oh, everything's going fine, when everything isn't going fine. Because I know the next time I meet with my nurse practitioner, I'll know that things won't possibly be fine. But always keep that positive attitude, because that's where you start to learn about the disease, learn how you can correct for a high or for a low that will work for you. It's purely simple, but keep yourself positive. Cup is half full. With that, we're going to call it a day. Have a great day. Be positive. It will help your diabetes. Bye now. My email address is Mike's Diabetes World at gmail.com. All one line. Drop me